Yes.
Since we're talking about workplace, depression.
I will come back.
I just want to ask a quick question. Yes. At what point? Because
yes,
I'm guessing that there are different levels to this depression. At what point will a person realize that he or she is depressed, or is it that other people are the ones who would realize?
Okay, that point is when you are no longer happy in your workplace. One, when you are sad in your workplace, when you are highly irritated in your workplace, when you are not satisfied in your workplace, when there is a doubt in your workplace, and when you are not getting it right in your workplace, the production is low. At that time, maybe you have been doing well. There is no significant difference between that time and now. Something is wrong. You yourself will know that there is something. Instead of you to be cheerful, you are angry. Instead of you to take simple corrections, you are incorrigible. At that time, you are depressed.
Okay, doctor, let me ask this. The person that is actually depressed, do they know? Do they actually know that they are depressed? Because we've seen people move from depression. You just hear somebody walked out of his job or somebody did something to himself. Do they actually know when this thing gets out of hand? If they do know, what about those of us from the outside? Are there indications for us to see that this person is heading towards depression? Because some of them seem to be very normal on the outside. Is there any way for us to know that this person, even if they don't know, this person is heading to depression,
or might have traits,
so that we can step in at the right time to see what can be done?
Yes. One, the person start keeping to himself. You see that extrovert worker start being on his own or on her own with withdrawal symptom. They now tend to come late to work. Something is wrong somewhere. They now, aside their absence, at times they don't want to have any contact with anybody. Even if they have contact, they don't want to look at your face.
Okay.
At times there is an increased anxiety level, overall feeling of boredom, complacency about the job, low energy, prolonged and persistent feeling of sadness or low mood. The mood, low mood. That's another definition of depression.
Okay.
And as an employer of labor, because again, sometimes we can get carried away by the fact that this person is withdrawing, is no longer productive, and we say, you're very lazy. Why are you so lazy? You become so lazy all of a sudden. And then we query them. How are we also, as employers of labor, supposed to handle these issues? Because like I said when I started, more people are quitting. And that's obviously maybe because people don't understand them. So how do we deal with
employers of labor and colleagues?
And their colleagues, yes.
Employers of labor and colleagues. What do we do as first aid?
These are the causative agents. Employers of labor and colleagues. We can have dismissive managers.
Okay.
They can lead you to depression. Effort to reward imbalance. You see somebody who has just entered the job today, being promoted at alarming rate, quantum leap. It can cause depression to those people who have been there for years. Workplace gossip, click. That thing can disorganize any organization or any society. You now have high job demands. The demands are so much, but the rewards are not in tandem, are not on the same platform with what they get. You have low decision latitude from the orga. Hey, on Friday, you can wear anything. Coming on Friday now, Organa jumps up and says, no. When did I say so? You have limited social support in the workplace. These things are the causative agents of depression. Okay. You now have unfair expectations, excessive workload, unclear or mismanaged roles at work. They are the causative agents. So the employers of labor should be careful with this. You see, people tend to stay in a particular work most times, not because of the salary, not because of rewards, remuneration, but because of the people around them, the orga. Come, you didn't come yesterday. What happened? Come.
Concern.
Concern, feelings, emotional intelligence, social intelligence, workplace intelligence. All these things can balance up, and the rate of depression will be so low. Because if depression is not taken care of, you enter psychosis. After psychosis, suicide. The person started having suicidal ideations. What am I going to do to take my life?